Hey guys, a question that I'm getting fairly often about starting a career as a data analyst is it right for me, right? Am I the right type of person to have this sort of career? Is this career going to be fulfilling to me? And so, first of all, I want to say if you're asking yourself, that's a very smart question, right? It's very wise to consider how you are going to fit with a particular career path before you just jump into it. And a lot of us fail to do that, right? A lot of us come from this college model where they just stick you in college after high school. You just kind of choose a major that you like, and then at the end of it, you hope that you can use that to get a job. And so this, this coaching program that I offer, the Data Analyst in 8 Weeks coaching program, is the opposite of that. We're starting with the job in mind, and then doing everything that you need in order to get that job. So it's a very good question to ask. Am I going to put in all this work and all this time to get this job? Is it going to be the job that I actually want to have? Right? And so obviously I can't answer that for you. That's something that you can only answer for yourself. But I do have a little exercise that I think will help you to clarify whether or not it's for you, to clarify in your mind whether or not it's going to be satisfying for you. So here's the exercise. It's very simple. I recommend that you write this down. Either write it on a notepad, or if you want to write it on a computer program, that's fine too. So it's just 2 questions, basically. Question number 1 is, what do I want from job, right? What do I want from the job that I am giving a large portion of my life to? So it could be salary, right? And this will vary for everybody. What salary do you want from it? What benefits do you want from the job? What kind of flexibility? Do you want to work remote? What kind of work-life balance? What kind of opportunities for growth or for promotion or for learning new skills, etc.? Basically, what do you want from the job? List everything that is important to you. Okay, now once you've got that, ask yourself this question. What makes work enjoyable? Right? Think about jobs that you've done, or tasks that you've done, or just side projects that you've done that you've actually enjoyed doing. Why did you enjoy doing those? What attributes of those projects or of those tasks did you enjoy? You might say things like mentally challenging, or maybe there's a lot of variety, like it's not the same thing every day. Maybe you like building something, right? Maybe you like that feeling of creating something, and then once it's done, you can stand back and admire the thing that you've just created. Maybe you like a feeling of contribution, like you're actually doing some good for your team or for society or for your business. Maybe you like project-based work, right? Where it's something that you complete a project and then the project is done. It's not one of those things that's just never ending, like an assembly line where you're just assembling widgets, and then once you finish one widget, there's always just another one that's exactly the same as the one before, right? So, and again, I'm not telling you that these are things that you should value. I'm just giving you examples of things that you might value. So maybe you like recognition or appreciation. Maybe you want something that's creative or artistic. Maybe you like physical work, or physical, or maybe work outside, work with your hands, right? Maybe you like a lot of interaction with people, right? You want to be talking to people all the time. Maybe you like managing people. Right? Whatever it is, just write all of the things down that you enjoy doing. And then the last thing is just to see how much of a fit it is. How much of a fit it is for what you said in step 1 and what you said in step 2. So are the salary expectations or the salary desires that you have, the desire for benefits, for flexibility, if you want to work remote, do those match with a career as a data analyst? You know, get an idea for each one, see if it's a match or it's not a match, and then what makes the work enjoyable. And I can help you with these a little bit, right? Mentally challenging, definitely. Having a data analyst job, you're doing logic puzzles essentially all of the time. It's mentally challenging. It's a lot of fun for me. I enjoy it. It's a lot of variety, right? You're always getting new projects. It's not the same thing over and over again. Building things, absolutely, right? You're building reports, you're building dashboards, and so you get to create something that you're proud of, and you get to step back and look at it and be proud of it. You get to contribute, right? People really appreciate what you do for them because the managers need your data in order to make decisions and in order to solve problems, so you definitely get that feeling of contribution. It's definitely project-based. You're constantly working on new projects. It's not doing the same thing over and over again, like if you work at a call center or something, you finish one call and there's another one that comes right after it, and you're answering the same question over and over again. You're right, this is very project-based. If you want to get recognition, yeah, it's great for that. People really appreciate what you do for them. Creative, somewhat. I mean, it depends on what you mean by creative. Right? So you are creating dashboards, you're creating ways of viewing information, you're creating ways of pulling information. And so, you know, if you want a job where you're painting pictures, maybe that's not going to qualify, but if you want to have some creative output, then definitely. Now, if you want to work with your hands and work outside, no, it's not going to be good. That's not going to fit, right? If you want a lot of interaction, well, there's some interaction. I mean, you definitely talk to people, you present your results when you have them, but it's not like a customer service job where you're just talking to people all the time. So it might not be a fit for that. If you want to manage people, I mean, you could be a data analytics manager, but you have to get up to that point. As just a pure data analyst, you're not going to be doing that. So this is the process, right? And again, these are not the things I'm telling you to value. They're just a bunch of examples to give you an idea of what this job is about, what kind of work you're going to actually be doing. And it's absolutely not for everybody, and that's perfectly okay, right? If you really want to manage people, if you really want to be talking to people all the time, then this job probably isn't for you. There's probably better jobs that you could go after. So if you're wondering whether or not this is the right job for you, I highly recommend that you take a moment to go through this exercise and see how much of a fit it is. See how many of the boxes it checks for the things that are important to you. And if it does seem like a good fit for you, then I would love to help you get there. I would love to get you hired as a data analyst. And so I would invite you to book a call with me or my team to talk about the Data Analyst in 8 Weeks coaching program. Just kind of get an idea of what you're looking for and what your current situation is, how we can help you, and whether or not it's a fit. Right? And if it is a good fit for us and it's a good fit for you, and when I say it's a good fit for us, basically we want to get a feel for where you're coming from and what you're looking to do so we can get an idea of, we can be confident that we will get you results, right? Because if I can't be confident that I'm going to get you results, then it's not going to work very well for either of us, right? You're just going to be wasting your time, and it's going to be an embarrassment for me, so I would just tell you that it's not a fit. And again, that's perfectly okay. It's absolutely not for everybody. But what we'll do is get an idea of whether or not it's a fit for you, whether it's a fit for us, and if so, we'll tell you a little bit more about the program, we'll give you all the details, and we will invite you to join. So if that's of interest to you, then click the link below and apply. It'll ask you a few questions about you and then give you the opportunity to book a call with me or a member of my team. So I hope you found this helpful, and I will talk to you very soon.